Christmas! Today is December 24th, making it Christmas Eve. I'm on my way to my sister's house where we are going to be celebrating Christmas today with my parents, my sister, my brother-in-law, niece, and nephews. Because I didn't have surgery, I decided, you know what, I might as well work Christmas Day. I was supposed to work Christmas Day anyway. So this way I get the holiday pay. I did some overtime hours this week, so I should have a good paycheck this week. So today is Christmas Eve, making yesterday festivus. And part of festivus is the airing of grievances. I don't celebrate festivus, but I did have in the plans a little video for you all called Things We Learn at 5 and Forget as Adults. So, I figured I might as well combine that with festivus's airing of grievances because they're kind of the same. So yeah, let's get started. First thing we learned when we were 5 and forget as adults, push your chair in when you get up. I know all of my friends who are waiters and waitresses probably very well understand nobody pushes their chairs in when they get up anymore. I know where I work, and I'm sure anybody that works in an office type setting, probably the same thing. You're constantly walking through, having to push other people's chairs in because they get up and don't bother to push them in. We learned it when we were 5. Push your chair in when you get up. Why is that hard? It's just what you do. The next thing we learned when we were 5, and I am guilty of mentioning this to people, pick your feet up when you walk. Why is everybody shuffling their feet all the time? Are you lethargic? Are you anemic? Have you lost all of your blood? Has the vampire come and sucked all of your blood out? And now you can't pick your feet up when you walk. So you are shuffling them on the ground. Come on. Pick your feet up when you walk. Now, I work in a healthcare setting, so there's a lot of people that wear Dansko shoes. If you've ever worn or tried on Dansko shoes, they kind of have like a wooden hard bottom and then a leather top part. So they are, you kind of feel like you're walking around in like clogs all day. And they are a little bit awkward to wear, and they do shuffle a little bit. But I feel like people accentuate that by just not picking their feet up. And I do know there are some people that can walk in Dansko shoes with picking their feet up, and they walk nicely, and I actually have thanked them for it before. Said thank you for walking in Danskos without shuffling your feet, without skidding them across the floor. And they kind of laugh because they know it's true. Everybody that wears these shoes shuffle their feet. But even people in gym shoes, through Walmart, you hear Now, for women, I don't wear heels. I have no need to wear heels. But there's nothing I think more intimidating and sexy at the same time as hearing a pair of heels walk down a hallway. That like clopping noise sounds like your teacher is coming to get you in detention class. And I know men often find that sexy also. So, like, you can't shuffle your feet in heels. So just think of it that way all the time. Just don't shuffle your feet. Pick up your feet when you walk. Why is everybody so tired that they can't pick up their feet and walk? So the next one kind of goes a little bit along with the first, push in your chair. Things we learned when we were 5. Don't stand in doorways or in walkways and have a conversation. Constantly, I'm trying to get through a doorway or through a hallway, and people are just standing around talking. And the worst part is, you walk up to them with whatever your work is or whatever in your hands, trying to get through, and you have to wait for them, and they look at you and don't think to move. You're in a doorway. having a conversation. Move your ass out of the doorway. Again, we learned this when we're 5. Don't stand in doorways and have a conversation. Make sure you're out of the way for people that need to walk through. It's a fire hazard, kind of, because you can move through, but just think of it that way. I'm being a fire hazard right now by not allowing people to walk through this doorway. Get out of the doorway. Next thing we learn when we're 5, when you meet somebody new, introduce yourself. Somewhere along the lines, we've forgotten to introduce ourselves, particularly in the work setting. Now, I haven't gotten a chance to introduce myself to you either. I understand that. But if on our first meeting, your first words to me are, "Hey, can you?" No. Your first words should be, "Hi, I haven't met you yet. My name is blah, blah, blah. Could you possibly help me out and whatever you need?" Because I understand it's part of my job. You know, whatever you need, if that's part of my job, I'm going to do it. But if I don't know your name, no, I'm not going to do it. Once again, we learned this when we were 5. You introduce yourself first. Just because you've met other people in the work setting doesn't mean I know who you are. I've been out for 3 days and I haven't met you yet. So, hi, my name is. Would you please is an important word. Please and thank you. They're important. Although I do work, like I said, I work in healthcare, and I do believe people are a little bit too nice sometimes in healthcare. Just because, like, I need an IV. Please. Thank you. I'll say please and thank you later. That's not important right now. I need this IV. Come on. So yeah, just introduce yourself before asking things from people. I think that's just common courtesy. And again, we learned it when we were 5. Okay, so my last thing that we learned when we were 5, and for some reason gets forgotten when we're adults, is how to say you're sorry. When you do something wrong to someone, you hurt someone's feelings, you break someone's possession, you admit it and say you're sorry. I am sorry that I hurt you. You don't get defensive right away. I'm not attacking you because you did something that hurt me. I'm letting you know you did something that hurt me. Why should I have to feel worse by not letting you know that you hurt me? This is America in 2015. If you do something to hurt me, you should know about it. Because why, and then when you just get defensive right away and say that I'm attacking you, guess what? You're hurting me even more again. Just say that you're sorry. Admit that you did something wrong and say you're sorry. I remember my teacher in kindergarten, if you took someone's pencil, you had to admit, yes, I took your pencil, give it back, I'm sorry. Come on. That's all you have to do. That's all people want nowadays. I mean, yeah, people want a lot more things nowadays, but that's a really good start. Yes, I admit I did something wrong, and I am sorry. That means worlds more than going on Facebook and saying that you got attacked. When you didn't get attacked, you were told that you hurt someone. So that is my list of things that we learned when we were 5 and forget as adults. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. There's a subscribe button probably somewhere down here. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, get all my videos. I'm going to try to post videos as often as I can. Love you all. Bye.